It's Foxridge tonight.
Hey, what's happening, Keith?
Nothing. How are you doing, Steve?
I'm doing damn good. Thanks for asking.
Nice. Well, this is our first
live video.
Video.
Nice.
I'm trying to be all, I don't know, fancy.
2026, right? It's about time we caught up.
I guess.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
You know what? You can't be everything to everybody all the time.
No. Yeah, we figured if they could hear us, they need to see us.
I would. Anyway.
Hi, folks. God, I don't even know where to look. This is...
Yeah. That's the whole point. Just like quit looking and just work out.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But this is our first time trying this because, you know, in the suburbs,
we try stuff.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
Right on.
Yeah. So we're trying it.
So, you know, we always have to start out with a cocktail, and we have maybe a special one tonight. Give us a little bit of background.
Yeah. So we got a special one tonight. So we went to the hockey game last night.
We did.
And ended up sitting with some friends of Glenn and Gwen. Glenn will be on one of these episodes, I'm sure.
At some point, if he's nice to us. It'll happen. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about it.
It'll happen.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, they made some new friends.
They did.
At Mile High Stadium. I mean, in Power Field, whatever.
Yeah, same difference.
And brought them last night to dinner before the game. And I ended up sitting next to the lady, Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
And she just, she was curious what I did for a living and so on and so on. And I asked what she did, and she, is water resources. And I said, my dad used to be a water rights broker. And she said, this is a small world. What's his name? And so I said, well, it's Ken Zering. And lo and behold, she knew my dad super well.
Very well.
Like you saw us. We were sitting there talking all night. Well, at least before the game.
For all night, for like 20 minutes. But just like, I used to hang out in his office all the time. Had a great office. God, I just love talking to him. Like, that is such a small world.
It's such a small world. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So we thought.
Got us thinking.
In honor of the late, great Ken Zering. Mm-hmm. We should have his favorite drink tonight.
We should.
Which is a 3-2-1 margarita. And 3-2-1 suggests the measurements. Mm-hmm. Now, the way I make it is different than the recipe that you'll find if you look on liquor.com or anything like that.
Anyone can do that.
Right. I swap out the two. Usually, they like the lime to be the two.
Ooh,
that's a lot.
That's a tart.
That's tart. And I do have, we're going to do this. This equals 1, right? So equal parts.
There you go.
To make it.
I like it.
But this is going to be the 1 still. Mm-hmm. The orange will be the 2.
Nice.
And the tequila will be the 3. And this also was his favorite, Herradura Silver. It just happened that I've got some of a handle left here.
There you go.
Yep, facing the right way.
Perfect.
So I'm going to start mixing it up.
Let's do it.
We'll do 3, 2, 1. Make these if you want your friends to call an Uber to get home.
And since I can walk home,
yes.
It's perfect, right?
Right. Residual from Mrs. Zering, who was here earlier. You might note Molly's mixology on the sign. I can make drinks. Molly, my wife, is a magician back here. She only lets me stand back here one night a week, like
tonight.
Right now. Yeah.
Unless she's like, I'm on my way home. I need a Manhattan prepared.
Yeah.
When I walk through the front door.
Yeah. Which, that happens. There are days.
All
right. So we're going to go. There's 1.
1 ringy dingy. 2.
These are going to be tall, baby.
Well, if you're going to have just 1 drink, make it count.
Yep. And 3. So this, we'll kind of.
So for all the people who went to public school, 2 shots or 2 ounces times 3 is 6 ounces.
6.
See, we're going to talk about math as well, right?
Because we try stuff like math.
We try stuff. Yeah.
1, 2? Well, that baby's getting tall.
It is. But you know what? We'll take care of that.
And I'm going to make the one is half
Simple syrup.
half simple, half lime.
And if you make simple syrup at home, it's 1 cup sugar to 1 cup water, right?
Yep.
And then you just boil it,
Boil it and
put it in
refrigerate it.
I like to do all mine and put it in in just a jam jar of some kind, right?
Yeah.
That's all you
Yeah,
need.
mason jar, jam
Mason
jar,
jar, it
any
works.
little thing. Okay.
Now,
All of our ingredients. Now a little stir.
a little stir.
Rabbit Hole Distillery.
Rabbit hole.
The best stir stick ever. It sounds delicious.
Man, I'm getting thirsty.
Okay.
We need to pick out glasses.
We need to pick out some glasses. What do you feel like?
I feel like something mid-century.
Some mid-mod?
Yeah, it's a mid-mod.
All right. These are our choices.
Oh, you can't go wrong either way.
These are a little bit taller.
That's where we go. Very cool looking.
And where did I put it?
Oh, looking for your little tongs.
They're my tongs.
Oh, they're right over there.
Hold, please.
So while he gets the tongs, I'll kind of narrate. Hey, he's back. All right. I love that sound.
Oops.
That's okay. That's one for the ice cube gods. Either that or Kip.
Who's sitting right behind there. Just
Yeah.
hanging with the boys.
He's a producer.
This is some high quality video here.
This
And
is-
you're getting a little sound with it too. It's nice.
So when did you make your first 3-2-1? How did you get introduced to that?
Well, my dad introduced me to it.
And you were what, 6, 7? Probably not.
I mean, I may have sipped one
may have
by
seen
then.
it, yeah,
I didn't know what I
absolutely.
was doing. You know?
Hey, you know.
They told me when I was 2, I would run around at parties in 3 and sip people's drinks. I mean, if you're going to ruin your brain, you got to start right away.
But, well, you're so resilient at 2, right?
Right.
Your brain doesn't scar when you're 2. So I've been told. I don't know if that's true.
So I forgot the strainer, so I'm just going straight in.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, it's good. Oh yeah, top those babies off.
So it was here when we lived here. And I'm pretty sure, you know, it was just one of the nights we had Dad over for dinner. Always loved his Mexican food. You should probably garnish with a lime, but whatever.
You know, pretend it's garnished.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The KZ. Oh, that's good.
Oh, God, I love those.
That is good. So that is an Uber. That's an Uber cocktail.
That's an Uber cocktail.
Right. Well, very cool.
Yeah. So, so Dad talked about his favorite kind of margarita because we always made, you know, I mean, we never made margaritas.
You never did?
No,
Like
I
one of
mean,
my favorite
just a little
drinks.
bit, you know, we'd use the sweet and sour and that kind of stuff. And we didn't, you know, and then we like looked up using actual lime juice and so on and so on. But then he said, oh, it's easy. You just do a 3-2-1.
Easy to
And
remember.
it was easy to remember.
Yep.
I tried it with This Is the 2 and
It was a killer, huh?
I couldn't do it. It hurt.
Yeah.
And I know I've got a sweet tooth.
Well, if it's so tart, your gland seize up.
Yeah.
Like,
That-
why?
That's no fun.
No.
No fun. So I swapped the 2 and have been addicted ever since. This is a go-to if Molly's not around, because if she's around, I'll pretty much drink whatever she wants to make.
And she doesn't like sweet in
No,
her cocktails. This
no,
is
she
like
likes
straight.
it bitter.
Yep. Straight up.
So I don't know why she likes me, because I'm so sweet.
Yeah. Oh, Chuck. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway. So,
You know, no, I've always made margaritas, but I never did it the 3-2-1. Either the hard way, where it's like 2-1 with tequila to whether it's Grand Marnier or whatever you're using, right? For the triple sec. But then you throw in different lime juice, or sometimes if I'm really just in a hurry, take some frozen lemonade or frozen limeade, throw it in the blender, a bunch of ice, and just pour it upside down until you think it's about enough. And then you stop, and then you take the other one, pour it until you think it's enough, throw the lime in there, like, grrr, and two of those things, you're like, man, that's the best Slurpee ever.
Nice.
But there's no science to it. You just eyeball it.
Yeah.
Right? And odds are it's pretty spot on, but this is actual science. This is a measure.
Well, this is actual measured.
Yep.
Yeah.
And some people call cocktails measures, like in that Blondie song, Dreamin'. When I ask you what's your pleasure, a movie or a measure?
Or a measure.
I'll have a cup of tea. Which is like, hey, you want to catch a movie? You want to get a drink? No, I'll just have some tea and talk about dreaming. Right? Which is that song, right?
That's right.
Because, we're all going to pull this back to music at some point, because when you're having cocktails, you want to listen to music, right?
Yes, you do.
But the tie-in is just apropos.
Yeah.
Definitely.
There we go.
Definitely apropos.
It always works. I mean,
Yes.
I mean, even as teenagers, like there was always drinking when you go to see music.
That's right.
Just was a thing.
This was
It's not what they do these days, but it's what we do.
Yeah.
We're not here to talk about them, though.
You can only have so much mushroom tea.
That's
Right.
That's right.
Rise or whatever that stuff is.
Yeah.
It does the trick. Some people swear by it. Like, great.
Good on you. That's great.
That's right.
Yeah. So should we...
So shall we consult the sombrero of destiny?
Sombrero of Destiny.
And pull out another venue to share memories.
There we go. Let's
Or to talk
do it.
about some amazing acts that we saw at that place during any era. So it's not just confined, however it works out.
However it works out. I'm going to go over here and grab
So I'll narrate
said
the
sombrero.
sombrero of destiny. Because, when you're pulling certain venues out of a hat, not just any hat, but it's got to be a sombrero. We talked about that in earlier episodes, but there are many sombreros, but this sombrero is mine. Okay.
And it was, I just love that you're like, I need a pen, some paper, scissors, and a sombrero. And for what?
For what it's worth.
For
there
this.
it is. Yep.
So we could draw papers out of
The sombrero
a
of destiny.
sombrero. Not a jar.
Not a jar.
Not a derby. It's a sombrero.
Nope.
All right. So I drew last time.
I can't see anything. I'll look up here. I wait to see which one calls to me. This one calls to me.
Oh.
Mission Ballroom.
Mission Ballroom.
Have we done this one?
We've done this one. You want to redraw?
No, let's talk about one thing. We were at the same show together. So the cat from AFI, what was that called? Black Audio, or what were they
Black
called?
Audio, yeah.
Black Audio.
Yeah.
Now, and they were opening up for one of Molly's favorite bands from high school. I was never into them, didn't know them, and I don't remember their name. Of course, Molly was like, "What do you mean?"
Oh, yeah. No, I know. And it'll come.
Yeah.
But it was bad.
I know. Yeah. It was like everything was in the shadows, because I think they were trying to hide the fact that they didn't have a bass player or
and
or
that they're
or a
old and
drummer.
maybe not singing.
Yeah. But Black Audio I thought was pretty cool.
It was pretty
Right?
cool.
It's
Just the
him
dude.
and a DJ.
Yeah, right.
And playing and all the music, and the crowd was digging it, and he was like extremely animated. Because when I saw AFI, it was the American Idiot Tour. No, it was 20th Century Breakdown Tour from Green Day, and AFI opened up, and that song Medicate opened up. I thought that's one of their best songs, but that one, Medicate, and then Miss Murder, and they played some great songs. So when I saw him, I didn't realize that was what he's doing in the interim. Now AFI, I think, touring again.
Are they really?
Yeah, I think that was
I
like a
didn't know
side
that.
project of his. But I really liked what they're doing. It was like very just movement and dance oriented, but it was just him, and man, talking about
and just
capturing
like
your
you
attention.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Yeah. It caught your attention. I mean, the guy one is good.
Yeah.
And then just the way he was like, Molly and I were like, total theater kid.
Oh yeah, think of like a disco ball somewhere, but he was wearing it, just his outfit.
Right.
It wasn't like silver mirrored glass.
Kind of
It was just
like
shining
silver
and sparkling.
lame,
It was
yeah.
just like, man, talk about a showman.
that was right.
I thought that was so cool. And
you're
it's
not
so-
just getting music.
And
You
it's
got
so
the show.
different from AFI. It's not AFI like at all. But I thought it was good.
It was good.
I had-
That was
I
super
had a lot
fun.
of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. And at 3 a.m, I'll think of the band, and then we'll whatever.
We'll put it in the comments later.
Yeah. You're right. Going
But hey,
to
you know what? When the sombrero of destiny tells you something, you must follow your destiny.
follow. Oh,
So you
okay.
cannot repull. You just have to address the destiny, and then you can go, you know what? This is putting me on a path, a journey for another pick of destiny. This
Well,
will be your pick this time.
this will be my pick. Okay. However,
Now you tell me, what is your memory?
well,
We
I'm
had the shared
gonna-
one together, but
yeah, I have several memories at Mission Ballroom.
it's becoming quite the place.
It
now,
is. Well,
right?
it's such a good venue. I mean,
Yeah.
never wait in line for a drink or to go to the bathroom.
No. Two of my favorite things.
And they seem related.
Yeah.
Curiously.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm actually going to Mission Ballroom tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Night.
Who are you seeing?
STS 9.
Nice.
So they've got, a couple songs that they sound popular but I'm excited to hear them live, because what I've heard is they're kind of like EDM jam band, right? That's
Oh, yeah.
how they do. But I think what I've heard is that they're different and way better live. Like it's way better live. And I was like, all right, well, I listened to some of it, on Spotify.
Yeah.
Where my
Yeah.
age 31 also playing through there.
That's right.
But I'm excited to see it live. So we'll have that memory. And I
yeah. Very cool.
yeah.
On a Friday night, and it's going to be cold as shit tomorrow. Right? So go inside, warm up. But music like that is so hard to capture recording it. It's not the same as live. You don't have the interaction unless everything they do is live recordings. I don't know what the recording process is. Do you?
No. I mean,
It's like craft, like show our age, like craft work. They have recordings,
yes.
like right, Trans-European Express. But when they're live, it's completely different, right? They're interacting with the crowd, and you have the imperfections, and unless it's pre-recorded tracks, there's got to be some. But EDM, all that stuff, they're just manipulating pre-recording. But I'd have no idea what their sound or style is. But we're going to find out.
I'm going to find out.
You'll find out.
Yeah. Yeah. And I only mentioned it because there's 35 venues in the Sombrero of Destiny.
Easily.
So it could be a long time before this comes up. And I just thought I better talk about it now, because sometimes my memory isn't so good.
What's still saying? Strike while the iron is hot. What's hot today can be ice cold tomorrow. So,
But
if
you
it's
talk
hot,
about-
let's talk about it. Let's do it.
And so you talk about live versus recorded. Two bands, I mean, I don't know if we should do it, but there are two bands where that was so obvious to me. One was Foo Fighters.
Oh,
Live.
yeah.
Energy is insane.
Amazing, right?
And even when Dave Grohl can't breathe at Red Rocks, still incredible energy. And then, Wet Leg, who I saw at Mission, and we talked about that one.
Yeah, a couple episodes ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, just the difference between live and recorded, and listening to recorded afterwards too. I was like, oh man, live is where it's at with these bands.
Always, right?
Yeah. So
Always.
I'm getting all excited. All right.
As you should be. As you should be.
Shall we draw again?
Let's do one more. Yeah. From the Sombrero of Destiny. This one is your pick this time.
Okay. I'll be
Okay.
choosing from
I'll hold.
Steve holds. Shuffling papers around. Can't see them.
No,
That's
we need to let that one dry
yeah,
off.
we got. Jeez, okay, different one. Atzlan.
Oh, Atzlan Theater. Oh, have you ever been there?
I don't think so.
It's almost, I'm not sure if it is like dilapidated now or if they're trying to redo it, but the Atzlan Theater, it is on, oh gosh, it's on Santa Fe in the Arts District. And it's an old theater from probably the 40s, 30s, 40s, 50s, that era.
So somewhere around 8th.
Yeah, 8th or 11th, somewhere around there. Like there used to be
in that zone,
Taco
yeah.
de Mexico, but it's all right there, right? Within a couple blocks. And used to see a ton of punk shows, right? Maybe I'll give you two.
Okay.
The first one I'll talk about was kind of interesting. You know what? I like all of you so much. We're going to do three quick stories. So, first one is probably one of the earlier shows we saw Gone. So Greg Ginn from Black Flag, this was his side project afterwards. So they, me and my friend Eric and Pat, we were jamming to this album all summer long. So we got there, we saw him. So we're sitting up front. There's not a whole lot of people in this show, probably maybe a few hundred. So we're like really up front. And after, I mean, it was a great show. So afterwards, we're sitting there and we're talking to Greg Ginn. And just before, like, it must have been around probably 87, because just about 2 years before, there's a band called the Minutemen, and D. Boone, the guitar player and singer, he died in a car accident. And the band, obviously, they couldn't carry forward anymore. So they're on the same label, SST Records. So we're talking to Greg Ginn, and my friend Paul is like, hey, man, so, you know, he was so sad about the Minutemen, you know, no longer, because it was literally one of our favorite bands. You could probably count 5 on our hand. The Minutemen was up there, right?
Really?
And he died, I guess he was sleeping in a van, and his wife, they were driving back. I'm not sure if they're driving to Minnesota, because they're from San Pedro, right? And somehow the van rolled, and he broke his neck and died. So then Greg is like, well, you know, Mike is starting a new band with this guy from Ohio. And we're like, oh yeah? He's like, yeah, they're working on a record or an album that's coming out, which turned out to be, so Mike Watt, Ed from Ohio, Firehose was the name of the band, Firehose. So we were like so stoked, and we heard from him that the band was coming out. And then we would see Firehose probably 2 or 3 times a year for probably 5, 6, 7 years. So just getting that inside scoop was so cool, right? We're like, hey, this is kind of interesting.
That's super cool.
It gave us like some like hope, right? That this band was not going to go away. And when you think about how ubiquitous, if you're into music right now, Mike Watt, the dude has been everywhere. He's a name as far as bass players. He's on like the Mount Rushmore, especially in certain genres, right?
Right.
He's played with Iggy Pop. He's played with all sorts of people. He was touring even a couple of years ago, and Glastonbury and the whole bit. But so there was that. Another stablemate of SST Records was Saccharin Trust. So Joe Baeza.
Saccharin as in not sugar.
As in the saccharin. Yeah. And great band, Pagan Icons, probably one of the best records. Certainly, I love it. Pagan Icons.
Great name.
And They May Be Snakes, where they do a copy of Peace Frog from The Doors. But anyway, so we're at this show. We're like, we are so stoked because Saccharin Trust is coming at the Atzlan Theater. So we're sitting out in the parking lot, drinking beers and doing all the stuff we do, waiting for the show. We go in, and I swear to God, there was only like 7 or 8 people in the show. And there were 4 of us there. So I'm sitting, it was like a private concert.
So
at
you're
the Atzlan
30%
Theater.
of the audience.
Yeah. We were basically the 4 of us, 60%, right? Because there's only like 7.
They're totally, I thought you meant 7 or 8 people and then you 4.
No, just total. We're 4 of the 7. So we're sitting there. So in the theater, there's the stage, right? And they were set up, and right behind it, maybe like 3-4 feet, is this big like railing that separated like what would have been the seats, because all the seats were pulled out,
Yeah.
and then the stage. So we were sitting up on the top of that railing. Our feet were on the stage, and they play a few songs like, what do you want to hear? Like, play Human Certainty. Like, all right. They go off and play it. And there's this one song that they do. So this is Christmas with the pine trees and the little angels between their legs. And they're doing all this stuff. And they're like, God, that was a one-off thing. And like, they're like, should we play it? All right, go. And they played the song, and they played like their full set. And then we just hung out on the stairs to the side, go up the stairs, talking to Joe Baez, the guitar player, like, so man, what's up?
No
That's
way.
what we did for a night. And it was just so weird because I thought, to me, they're an amazing band. I'll play you some stuff next time you're at the house.
Okay.
But fantastic band. So
How many times had they played here?
that's the only time I've seen them.
Okay.
They probably just said, fuck this noise.
We're not going there for 7 people.
And it's like, next time, just come over to the house. You know? My mom won't care. I sleep in the basement. There's plenty of room. There's plenty of room. But that was a great show. But the last one, interesting left. Now here it comes full circle. So Fishbone was playing, and that was right after that song, that one album with Freddie's Dead and Bonin' in the Boneyard. I forgot the name, but it's just got the full Fishbone on the front. Forgive me, I don't know the name. Forgot the name of the album temporarily. But opening up was Firehose. So again, Mike Watt.
Okay.
So this is a few years later. So this is
Okay.
probably maybe 1990, 89, 90 in that period. But if you know Fishbone, they kind of have that ska kind of feel, and amazing band, funky, the whole bit, horns, the section. So Mike Watt,
my jam.
Mike Watt opened up and Firehose. They played their set. Amazing. 2 great albums, Iffen and Ragin' Full On. Great stuff. But there were so many people in this theater. So you go from 7 people sitting up front for Saccharine Trust to where the theater is so packed. The floor is packed and the balcony is packed. Absolutely packed. So we ran up to the balcony so we could get up front in the balcony so we could see, right? And it was a great view, just jamming show. There were so many people. So when the show was over, you walk up to get to the stairs down from the balcony, and just water and steam were dripping from the walls.
Oh.
Just from all the sweat and the humidity from all the people inside. It was phenomenal.
Kidding.
What a jamming show. And
Wow.
Then we jumped in the car, went up to Colorado Springs the next day, and saw, again, Firehose playing at Colorado College. So it's just like with this weird little period, but amazing shows, just that whole circle, just all around SST bands. And then you end up with that show. I don't think that was the last one I'd seen there, but it's certainly at the top when there's so much that the walls are just dripping. And
That's crazy.
That was a hell of a show.
Was it a little funky? I mean, I just feel...
Smell wise or just funky?
No, I mean smell-wise.
You know, I don't think anybody even noticed it because everybody was like, you know, it was just beer breath and everyone was bopping around and stuff like that. But it was just really weird. No, you wouldn't touch it. You just walk by going, oh, look at that, man.
So beer nostrils is a thing too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So anyway, that's the
nice.
just a couple stories from the Atzlan. There's plenty more, but those were big ones.
Nice.
Quite an interesting venue. I hope they open it back up and have more shows because it is a great, cool old venue. It's a lot like the Ogden.
Oh, cool.
Except the balcony, I think, is bigger than at the Ogden. So,
Are there seats on the balcony or is it just standing?
I thought there were seats back then. So who knows nowadays?
Right.
But usually if you're up on a balcony, there probably are seats, right? Because that's for old people, usually. Unless you want a good view and you want close to the bar.
Right.
That's what I look for. View in the bar.
View in a bar. I like room to move.
It helps, right?
Yeah.
It absolutely helps. Or if they do remove the chair. So maybe this is, unless I'm imagining things, but I think what they have at the Ogden now is that they have the little bar top railings. They're about 12 inches deep, like a series of them. So you're standing up, but you have a shelf for your cocktails. Is that what it's like?
I think that's right. Yeah. It's been a little bit since I've been there.
Yeah.
But I think that's right. And if it's not from me remembering it from being there, somebody mentioned that.
Oh, well.
I think it makes good sense. And it gives you a little space.
Yeah. Hopefully I'm not imagining it. Or misremembering. I can't remember.
If it isn't that way, maybe it should be.
I misremembered. Yeah. Manifest it. Anyway, so there we go. The story of the Atzlan Theater on Santa Fe.
That's a good one.
Fun one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Good times.
Good times.
Good memories. Yeah. Good memories. Yeah. Anyhow. So that was a trip down memory lane.
Well, that's fun. That's what it's for.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Sharing.
Yeah, all those days. Like, you said that was 86, 87. So, or maybe 87.
40. We're talking 40 years ago.
Right. Yeah. And
I
that's like I didn't have the opportunity to be here then because I was in Korea.
Slugging it out.
Being an army guy.
With the commies.
Right.
Or you were eating bao. Right.
I didn't eat a lot. I'm kind of a weenie when it comes to food. Like I will test cocktails all night. Food, for me, it's a resource. It's something to make the belly stop hurting.
Yeah. So I can get back to thinking about cocktails
and drinking stuff.
Right.
Trying stuff. Yeah.
Trying stuff.
Yeah. I was always weird that way. My mom hates that because she was such a great chef. Is such a great chef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
present tense. Yeah.
There's something to unpack there, I bet you.
Let's see.
Yeah. Well, hey.
Yeah.
So wow. Tomorrow night you got a big night. So
STS 9.
Yeah. Just get out of work, finish things up.
Yep. So
grab Molly,
Sarah, and Jordan,
because they're into that kind of stuff, right? He's really into electronica and EDM, right?
No, that's more Sarah. Jordan's a punk guy.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Pennywise.
Yeah, and no FX.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
both favorites of mine.
And both make you want to get in a pit. Like,
that's right.
You listen to it. It
makes you want to go.
It does.
But in a nice outlet kind of way. Right?
Yeah. I don't want to hurt people. I just want to mess around and
most people in a pit don't want to hurt anybody, and that's why people go, oh, it's just short. It's not unless there's that one asshole who doesn't understand and just is like smacking people if like, dude, you just don't
throwing
get
elbows.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get it. Usually those people get what's the word in the dog park? Corrected. Right? They tend to get a little bit of correction, and then they're welcome back in the pit as long as they, behave, follow by the rules. No, I don't mean behave. I mean, you have to misbehave.
Well, that's kind of the point of the bit. Right.
There's boundaries.
There's pit etiquette.
Social mores. Pit etiquette. Pit etiquette.
Social mores.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think Carl Jung had a section on that in one of his many treatises on cultural mores in the pit.
To all these words tonight.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Putting that liberal arts degree to work. Yeah. Yeah.
Here's to having a degree.
Don't get me started on Alexis de Tocqueville. Right? I could go all night. All night, baby.
And the viewership would drop.
Oh, but we get a different kind of like, tell me more about that. Can you juxtapose that with Jose Ortega y Gasset and his treatise on the tyranny of the majority? Yeah, we could.
I don't know if we could. You could.
We could. You know it. You just don't know it. But
I just don't know that I know it.
You know it. Yeah, everybody knows it. But you have to just put it in those like, okay, now I get it.
Okay.
Right?
You just got to.
So you just know it. Anyway. Well, cool, man.
All right.
So, hey, this is another good night. Another good trip down memory lane.
That was fun. Nice.
We're having cocktails.
I'm drinking a 3, 2, 1 delicately. See, because we're both still standing.
Yep.
Or, Steve's sitting, but
But see, you can't fall down if you don't stand up.
So stay tuned.
We'll talk about that. We'll have other tips, to live by on our next episode, right?
It'll be the life hacks episode.
It will be. And just another teaser, you can't fall down if you don't stand up. And you don't get hungover if you don't stop drinking. So
that's right.
Certain things. Not
Just
that I
keep
would
drinking.
advocate for that, because I do appreciate a good handful of days where you're not drinking.
I do too.
Right?
I do too, because I like sleeping. Does that do it to you?
Sometimes, yeah.
I can't sleep, especially with the brown liquor.
No, yeah.
Bourbon, most specifically. Rum,
Yep.
if it's aged, will have, that effect, but bourbon in particular.
Just kind of does
It
it.
just kills the sleep.
Yeah, I just put in my earbuds, listen to some music, and then eventually hit the alarm, snooze button. All right, I fell asleep at some point.
I'm sure it happened.
It does. It does. All right. Well, hey.
All right.
It's been a good time. We're going to have to play ourselves out, but remember, this is Steve.
And this is Keith.
And until we see you next week,
Stay foxy. We want to thank our sponsors tonight, Steve and Keith.
And Keith, absolutely.
That's it.
Powered by
So we got
Herradura Silver.
Herradura Silver. Grand Gullah, not bad. I got a recommendation, though. We'll try some other time.
And Real Lime, and don't forget one of our favorite, sugar.
Nice riff in there.
Do, 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 do.